Jane. I run a paper business called RJ Paper. It has been 31 years now. On my free time, I draw abstract figure drawing, and sometimes with watercolor. I was introduced to figure drawing by a very good friend who actually paid for a fee to take up a nighttime course at LaSalle. And from then on, I really love drawing. I find that drawing is so therapeutic. It's so much fun. These are some of the work that I've done. Sometimes I can do it. So this piece, I like this piece also. You see the food? So nice, the food. And I like it because it's just Chinese ink. From Chinese ink, you can see the different shades. Like it is color, but it's not color. And water. I think ink and water and brush. So water is very important. These are paper that the store wrote the name of the paper, but instead of throwing away, I recycle them. And it acts as part of the drawing also. It's marks through that. Actually, I went through a very hard time. I went through a lot of hardship because there was a lot of accusation and all that. So some of the pieces that I drew actually throw out a lot of my feeling in there. I can show which one. Like one of these here also, my head was so, what going through my mind? I just don't understand how to fight. So bending down, feeling sad and accepting life, you know. And it released me of my frustration because I don't know how to fight. So I just put them up here. That's why they say I'm so gentle, but from here it is not, because I was going through a lot. So through here it brings out a lot of a space for me to let out. Actually, anything start with a piece of paper. That's why we sell paper. Any form of art. Anyone come to RJ Paper for help, I never turn one away. Paper without cost, paper with special price, or if I could, I help monetarily. Because it's art, and art is so important in our life. I also are able to bring art to my family, to the little ones. On my free time, I draw with my grandchildren.
The duck army.
And I think drawing is something that brings the bond for all four to be together. That is their quiet moment, or they can be introducing colors to one another, or they could be criticizing each other's work. But that's where they grow up together with. Each of them, from their first year of birthday until now, every year they get a birthday card from me, recording the stages of growing and how they develop over the year. I think with this, they also have the passion. So these kids, they all start to draw most of the time on their leisure. I know Etaro and Tame through drawing. We do figure drawings together, and when they started with a postcard, I took part in it. And when my first grandson was 4 years old, I put him in to participate as well. And surprisingly, his work was so well received. Of the 10 pieces that he exhibited, 9 was sold. And then his work was also featured in the Straits Times. But this time, 5 of us are going to take part as grandma and the grandkids team. You know? I don't understand where all this time and energy come about. Perhaps it's because the passion. I think passion also is therapeutic. You just feel free because art is something that is natural. You cannot follow, you cannot copy. You can create your own. And I think I created my own style because I don't have basic background. So I'm free to do what I want. And I encourage people, young or old, if they like drawing, or if they like anything on art, follow that dream, do what they feel they can.